Hey crafty people! Welcome back to my channel, and in case you're new here, I'm Sarah, also known as Craft Nerd, because I'm a nerd who loves to craft. I do paper crafting, card making, junk journaling, and mixed media art. Let's get crafting! Well, welcome to my channel. Today is the last, when this video is airing is going to be the last Wednesday in the month of January. And so what I want to do for the last Wednesday is to craft with the random bits left over from projects during the month that are just sitting on my desk. And here's some of the random, this was from projects I created earlier in the month. This is my little tub of like long strips. Oh look, and there's some fabrics and cheesecloth in here and who knows what else. So I want to try and keep a tidier desk by not having all of this stuff accumulate on the desk. And I originally planned on kind of like crafting and chatting for like a set period of time, maybe 45 minutes, half hour. But I'm filming this on Sunday, January 25th, which is the day after the murder of Alex Pretty in Minnesota. And I am struggling a little bit as a result of watching the video and just being outraged by what the federal government has done and is continuing to do in Minnesota. So I don't know how creative I'm going to be today, but I am going to at least try, because doom scrolling isn't helping my mental health at all either. So I am just going to set a timer for a half hour and probably will just craft in silence but put music to the video when I go to edit it. The idea also was that to help me out, because editing multiple videos in a week takes a lot of time since I have a full-time job. The plan was that these were going to be like my Mass Make Monday videos in 2024, where I didn't really do any editing. I just, set a timer, craft for that period of time, stopped when the timer went off, and did a minimally edited, just to, cut out dog barking. So that's the plan. And I'm gonna start my little timer. I'm gonna just try and do a half hour today, and we'll see if we can get through some of this stuff. And then at the end of that time, anything in these two tubs needs to either get put away or trashed. This I'm gonna kind of sort through, because a lot of this is strips for like stamping bits and bobs on that I kept. So some of this may get put away, some of this just may get reorganized. So let's get started. And I think what I was leaning towards doing was doing some like strip clusters, since I've got lots of strips. So my timer went off. I did not use up as much of the stuff as I was hoping to, but I think what I may do is carry on playing with the stuff off camera and maybe come back and show you everything else that I got done. But here is what we did do. So I ended up doing some tags because I had some bigger pieces. So we got that guy done and that guy with a tag in the little pocket. And then that tag done. I have another like academia paper pack by Minte. So I'm probably going to do another journal for school photos for me. So that's probably where these guys are going to get used, like that guy. This one probably can just go into like general circulation. Since I didn't put a focal point on here, I can come back and do something on there later. And then this one would go in a fall journal. So not too bad. We got 3 strip clusters mostly done. This one needs a focal image, but that'll wait until it goes into a journal. And then 3 tags done. So that's all for today, although I may pop back in with an update of everything else that I got finished off. Okay, so I did in fact do a whole bunch more off camera. So here's the ones I did in the video. Off camera, I did a whole bunch of Christmas ones. And then from the other papers, I did this guy. So I've got a few that are like in need of a focal image. So they're going to go in my to-do box, or I might put together something to use as a strip cluster like book. Did another little pocketed tag. This tag. So that guy's all done. Another tag. This I figured I could use as a pocket on a page, so I just notched it out. Got this, which I did not glue these guys all the way down so that I could tuck something in there. This tag, the same with this guy. This is a undecorated journaling card, and then this really large tag. So for that paper pad, I literally have these 2 scraps and then these 2 pieces of paper left that I will probably cut down. I have a few more strip scraps here that I'm trying to work myself up to throwing out because I think I just need to throw those out at this point. And I did completely clear out, I think I showed you, well, not completely cleared out, but went through all of the stuff that was like overflowing in this and cleaned it out and put away all the strips for like stamping on and stuff like that. And so I have a few little bits to use in upcoming projects, but this is now contained and not an insane mess. And for those of you following along on my use my stash low buy journey for 2026, let's clear this out and I'll put out the ones we did on camera again. I used up this academia paper pad. So that's one paper pad. And that's a 4x6 pad. This 4x6 pad and another 4x6 pad, making the camera and suitcase journals. I also used the Christmas pad, was an 8x8 paper pad. So this is a Graphic 45 8x8 paper pad. I used that pad up completely as well, except for a couple of cut aparts that I put away in with my Christmas ephemera bits for using to decorate Christmas stuff. I also used 4 of my new PM Artist Studio stencils and a stencil by Stamperia that I had not used before. That I used off camera. The PM Artist Studios ones I used in the jelly printing video. I also used, I think, this stencil, which is a memory box stencil, the other day for Archive 365 video. And I used one of my Tim Holtz stamps sets that I hadn't used before, the snowflakes, in the gel printing video. So I think I did pretty good at using my stash in the month of January. Hopefully that'll continue as we move into February. So that's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, please do all the things that lets YouTube know you enjoyed the video. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, leave me a comment down below. Thanks for joining me, and happy crafting.